Good morning, this is Wolfgang of MEVAS Machinery Evaluation. Today I want to explain you what are the most critical points when inspecting a backhoe loader, especially a caterpillar machine. Of course, you would have a look to all the exterior details, but this is maybe not that important. So I would like to show you what we would inspect when we have to check the quality of a backhoe loader for one of our customers. Let me just start in the front and we go around the machine. So a critical point on these machines is the front chassis, and especially here the points where this bar is welded in. We call it a cross member, and often you have cracks on this part. Another important part, especially on caterpillar machines, is the loader hinge. Here and here you have often cracks. On this machine, on this particular machine, there is nothing wrong, but when you buy a caterpillar machine, then have a look to these weldings here. Another important part is the front axle hinge. So here is the pivot point where the front axle is attached to the chassis. This point is often worn. Once you inspect it, you can also have a look if the front axle is leaking and what is the condition of the steering cylinders. So let me go around the machine. On this particular unit, the rim was welded. Not very important. So another critical point on these machines are the pivot pins of the excavator. These are often worn, and the problem is if the repairs are not done, you will have extended wear in the bushing here, and when the bushing is gone, the pin starts to damage the pivot part itself. So then you would need to exchange the whole part, because it is not possible to exchange the bushings once the metal itself is damaged. Very often broken on these machines is the boom lock. Then the lower main pin for the boom has often cracks. Sometimes people oversee that all the hoses in the articulation area and in the lowest point of the boom are damaged. Sometimes the hydraulic valve block is leaking. Once you are here, you can check the condition of the rear axle if there is oil seeping out. Okay, then here is, of course, you need to check if any of the cylinders is leaking, and the best thing is to operate the machine for a while to see if there is oil coming out. Often the suppliers wash the machines, and then you would not be able to see the oil. So it is necessary to operate the machine half an hour to warm it up. So again, here checking the loader hinges. On this machine there's nothing wrong. Okay, then another thing we are checking when the machine is not hot, we check the condition of the coolant. Be carefully when opening this lid when it's hot. There a lot of hot water could come out. Good thing is to put something in to check if there is water in or just coolant. And if you use your finger, you will see, you can smell it in this case. This is just plain water, there is no coolant in. This is not good for the engine because of corrosion, so it would be recommended exchanging the coolant. Of course, while a machine is inspected, and that's for any machine, you check the condition of the engine oil, level and condition. So in this case it looks quite good. When the machine is running, we check for blow-by. In this case it's not possible to open this lid, so we just take the dipstick and then we have on running machine, we check if there is steam coming out. Of course we would check also the level and the condition of transmission oil. And all the other fluids. In the interior, it's a standard inspection process, checking all the electrics, the heater, if available, the air condition. Take a note of the hour level. And then, last but not least, we check the exterior condition. If there are damages to plastic parts, to any other things, what is the condition of the tires? Are all the wheel nuts in place? Do we have damage to any tire? What is the dimension and the condition of the bucket? What kind of hydraulics are attached? Do we have hydraulic lines for hammer or a grapple? Are the hydraulic lines damaged, like in this case? But this is the visual inspection for damages. Here you can see we have plastic windows, and depending on age and hour level, this might be important or not. So in this case I would say the backhoe loader is not in a bad shape. A couple of smaller things, but no big issues. So if you need any machine inspection for backhoe loader or something else, you are welcome to visit our website www.mevas.eu. We inspect machines all over in Europe, and we have a partner company for inspections in the US. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.